me tell y'all something real quick. I'm not trying to defend anybody. I just want to paint a picture on reality a little bit about these children that y'all talking about, babies. A lot of these children is grown, okay? There's a lot of fast girls out here, okay? There's a lot of fast girls that's 14 years old that's pretending to be 18, 19, and 20-year-olds. I see them every day. When I see these girls every day, I just took care of one that was 14 years old in intake. She came in with $800. And we said, well, where you get the $800 from? She said, well, I did what I have to do. Okay. Her words, she was very vocal with her words. She was very sure and she meant what she meant. And she said what she said. Okay. She told us, she said she do what she had to do to get the $800. She said she take it back home to her mama. And she says, and she had to help her mama pay her rent. Okay? This is a baby that y'all talking about, but that was a fast baby. She sells her behind. She's a prostitute. Okay? I have one that was 11 years old. That 11-year-old female, guess what? She got a 1-year-old baby. Okay, she knew exactly what she doing. She talked to me like a grown woman. There's a lot of grown kids out here. Okay, there's a lot of grown kids in show business. And when it's trying to get into a record, when you're trying to get a record deal, they gonna do whatever they have to do. And y'all here talking about they was underage and they was babies. But let me tell you something, young Aaliyah knew exactly what young Aaliyah wanted to do. Okay, she was grown too. Aaliyah was trying to make it out of New York City. She was trying to get a record deal. So she did whatever she had to do by any means necessary. You understand me? Y'all got to understand New Yorker kids is grown. They be out hanging on the block early in life, okay? I did my 6 years up there in New York City, and I can tell y'all about the Bronx girls. The Bronx girls is fast, okay? They be out on the corner early. The Brooklyn girls is grown. They be out there on the subways early. They can hold a conversation better than a grown woman. You understand me? So y'all got to stop looking at, oh, this person here, he committed crimes and stuff like this. Let me tell you something. P. Diddy come from New York City and he was grown too at an early age. Okay, y'all remember Tatum O'Neal? She was young. She was real young in show business. Guess what? Ain't nobody talking about her. They've been fast for a long time. Hollywood and Los Angeles been fast for a long time. They trying to make it out of somewhere. They trying to get somewhere. Okay, so it ain't nothing for them to be 15 years old and having a 22-year-old boyfriend or trying to hang out late at night and partying. Remember for Jodie Foster? She did it a long time ago. Brooke Shields, she did it a long time ago, but nobody ain't talking about it today because the internet wasn't around back then. Okay, so now everything is noticeable. So that's why I say we have to stop looking at these kids and talking about these babies, because a lot of this stuff that these kids is doing, these babies that y'all talking about, it's been consensual. Okay, it's been consensual. I take care of them every day in the hospital, from 9 years old to 13-year-old prostitutes to 14-year-old mothers. I talk to them. They homicidal kids. They kill their parents. They knock somebody over. They robbed them. And they teenagers. A lot of these kids is not babies, okay? When they was sitting up in Diddy house, they was sitting up there willingly, okay? And then they know it's a crime because now they want to get paid. You understand me? Okay, so now the state and the feds is being sympathetic. Okay, but they not knowing that some of those girls that was underage was there consensual. They was trying to make workers. Them sex workers was making money. A lot of people like $1,000 in their hands, okay, within 24 hours. A lot of people, P. Diddy, not what's the girl named Casey? Casey was 16 years old. Like his attorney say, they had a toxic relationship. But guess what? Casey sat up underneath the P. Diddy willingly because it was beneficial to her. And it paid off down the line. Am I right? Okay, so when it come down to show business, people who trying to make music, those kids, it's been consensual. They know what they doing. Because some of those mothers know where their kids at. Oh, I'm in the studio. Oh, I'm over here going to a party. Okay, so it's not about people using their power. Sometimes people got in their mind that I'm going to make it and I got to do what I need to do. Don't act like y'all know that these kids is not fast. These kids is fast. They grown. They want money. And ain't nobody got a gun up to their head trying to push them and coerce them into doing nothing that they already got in their mind to already do. I take care of regular kids that got that same thought. They 13 and they 14 years old and they grown in the mind. They make fake IDs. I seen a fake ID. Some of the kids come on with a fake ID. They 16 years old and they put down that they 19. So when they get with a grown man, that grown man don't know that's a baby. Okay? Ain't nobody asking for IDs when they going out. So y'all got to teach their kids, okay? Because the first thing your child do when you find out that she laying down with a 27-year-old and she's 16, that's statutory rape. But did she tell that man that 16 years old? I guarantee you she got a fake ID that says she was 19. Because these kids looking grown today. They voluptuous. They putting lipstick on them. I can't tell you some of the girls that's on this TikToks here that's 16 years old and they go passing off as 21. They look grown. Okay? But y'all want to go ahead. Like I said, I'm not protecting anybody. I'm not being defensive, but I want to let y'all know some of these kids out here is fast. They grown. And some of this stuff is consensual. Ain't no mama is sending their child back to the studio who's coming home with $27,000 in their hand and say, here, mama, here go $10,000. And they was just eating beans and weenies last night. Okay? So I just want to let y'all know realistically is people doing what they got to do to get out of the situation that they're in. So we need to stop looking, oh, it's a shame. No. It's a shame because these kids is out here lying and a lot of people going to jail behind their lies. All right? Y'all take care.